Okay, Joe in real life. So I'm using my microphone. I'm giving it another test. I'm going to see if I can do it better here, but we'll see. Yeah, I guess today I want to talk about overtraining or the misnomer of overtraining because I really don't believe in overtraining. I think there's bad training, and that can certainly lead to setbacks and fatigue, but overtraining just conceptually, I think, is an overstated thing, or I don't know how useful it is. Maybe it's better to say that. Today was my second week of squats, and well, I'll just start at the beginning. Right out of the gate, I felt fatigued. I woke up this morning and all my health metrics were off, like way off. My resting pulse, which is normally 50, was at 56. I registered like 4 hours of sleep, which I definitely got 6.5 or 7, meaning my pulse rate was too high while I was sleeping. I'm still sore. I have really bad DOMs in my legs, and I want to say that's from squatting 1 week ago, but I'm certain the running, which I ran about 15 miles this week, and my deadlifts, and the minimal amount of squatting I have been doing every day has been a contributing factor in not allowing me to recover. So this is my warm-up for my squat workout. My plan for today was 4 sets of 8 at 135. I did not feel like that was an ambitious plan. And right here, I'm just warming up. I'm doing my glute med and ankle activation to get ready. And just these little singles felt like garbage. I felt so sore. I was so tired. Off camera, I'm doing a number of other things, or I'm doing some step ups. I'm doing some ATG split squats. I'm doing some calf raises. I'm doing a cycle of 4 stretches, which I'll talk through another time if anyone's interested. And yeah, man, I was warm. I was ready. This was the part that broke my spirit. I'm watching for the first time, same as you. I put 135 on the bar, which is supposed to be my working weight for the day. And then I put that band around my ankles and I did 1 rep, just 1 rep. And I was like, there's no fucking universe, no universe at all where I do 4 sets of 8 with that. What is this, 16, 32 reps? That one felt bad. How am I going to get 32 reps with this cat? So that was really discouraging. And I immediately fell into this weird kind of angry, depressive state where I'm trying to talk myself, take another rest day, you don't have, so it's an 8-day week or a 10-day week, right? Instead of 4 training weeks in a month, you'll have 3, and you're getting old, man. Um, you know, like, you got to make some allowances for a 46-year-old body, and okay, fair enough. Those statements are even true, but there was another idea that I hadn't considered. I could just lower my expectations, right? And I am very resistant in the moment to that idea. And right there too, I came to a full stop on that box. Why was I doing that? I guess maybe I'm just not fully awake, but it should be a touch and go, and that would have really helped. But so, and anyway, I think I do one more set at 155. Yeah. And I kind of just let the camera run on this. It's a little long. It's a little boring. I apologize for that. But you can see me milling around. Like I'm looking slow and lazy. I think this whole thing, this build up to 155 takes 6-7 minutes. And for 4 reps. And I'm just dragging ass. I'm just beat. I'm destroyed. In my soul, I'm talking myself out of this squat day, Just there's no way I'm going to hit my numbers, so there's no way this day counts, and I should just do it tomorrow. And I have all the excuses. It was my first training week with real reps, and like real structure in months. Um, I'm definitely sore for all the right reasons. Plus, I started running again this week on a bum ankle at that, although it is feeling quite a bit better. And like, I have every justification to be fatigued, to be sore, and to bow out, and it's not an indicator of anything that's necessarily going to take place in the future. But my little boy heart can't take that, right? And I'm spiraling. Like, it's not coming through in the video because I'm not acting up or anything. But I'm just like, I'm losing control of my feelings, and I'm sinking into despair. Um, this 155 felt truly awful. I'm gonna watch it with you. If I'm remembering right, I was like, oh god damn it, you know. Because like if I'm doing 4 sets of 8 at 135, 155 should be for a single should be a pretty easy rep. So let me see. I was also having a hard time finding the bar on my back, finding a good spot. In my working sets, I didn't have trouble with it, but let's see. Why am I coming to a full stop? That's crazy. That rep actually looked better. It didn't feel better, not on any way. So anyway, you know, my spirit's down. I'm feeling garbagey. And then I get the brilliant idea to lower expectations, right? And just like, hey, let's just put 115 on the bar and get 8 and see how it feels. Obviously, I have a different stance, a different setup, a different bar position. To some extent, this makes the reps easier or at least more manageable. And I grabbed the 115, and it feels awful. It just feels truly horrible. You know, every joint in my body is complaining. I'm watching this. Those are touch and go. That feels better. And it's moving okay. I am hinging too far forward, but just the fatigue, man. And like doing 3 more at even this weight, though doable, feels like it will be too much. But so anyway, I rack up. I meant to up weight here. I was going to go to 125 and just see what happens, But I forgot. I'm kind of spaced out. For my assistance work in this superset, I'm doing obliques and I'm doing Jefferson curls. This is just 30 pounds. I did a lot of oblique work and a lot of hamstring work before any of these working sets. So I'm not going for a high score here or anything. I'm just trying to stay warm, stay bendy, and get something in. This is really awkward here. um, and like even that fold, which I realize is a pretty good fold for most folks, that is really high for me. Like I should be a lot lower than that. Although the movement was good, the hinge felt good, and like my back is more or less straight. Given the awkwardness of how I'm holding that weight, I'll take it. It's nothing to cry about. And I probably shouldn't film this assistance work in the future. I do a little long hold at the bottom, but nobody else would need to do that. I just do it for my own reasons and my own business. It's not very interesting. So this is just 115 again. I meant for it to be 125. And the funny thing and I'm feeling blue at this point. And the funny thing is, as soon as I got it on my back, it felt so light. And it's like, what the hell? Like, I thought I changed the weight, so I'm like, this is more weight, and it feels way lighter. Yeah, it's moving great. Those are the kind of rep. That's the best rep my body's going to produce at this point. It's hinged too far forward. I get that, but I do not have the dorsiflexion to get my knees further over my toes. I just don't. Not with any load on them. So that felt great. I was really stoked about it. And then I noticed, you see me there, I noticed that I didn't up the weight. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. It's funny, I don't act up when I'm alone. If there was anyone around, I'd put on a theater of rage, you know? But, yeah. And now on to my boring assistance work. So I really like these oblique movements. I'm only doing 5 a side, but if I were recommending it for somebody else, I would say do 20 with a lightweight, you know? And like every 5 reps or so, take a long pause at full extension and really let that kettlebell just open your body up, you know? Not to the point of where you're out of control. I hate this too. I hate this little like Little Red Riding Hood holding her basket hold. I think I change it in the next 2, but I just stopped filming this part after this. Yeah, that's slightly better. Still goofy and stupid looking. And I'm really bouncing those reps. I'm frustrated with myself at this point. As you can probably read in my body language if you're keen to that sort of thing. So from here I jump to 125. And then I'll just spoil the ending. At the end, I do my final set at 135. So I got 1 set at 135 instead of 4, which is not great, but what it is way better than nothing, you know, which is what I was all set to take for the day. And I got the work in, you know. So it means I have to lower those expectations. It means these 125s are looking great. You know that right when I said it, that one looked like shit. Yeah, now they're falling apart. But like I'm lowering expectations. That's the idea. I'm getting the work done, I'm lowering expectations. So the exact arc of my weight poundages doesn't go how I planned. Like, so what? You know? Why do I care about that? Like, why am I getting upset about that? Um, it's better to get in and do the work in a compromised way, in my opinion, than it is to skip the work. I think, much like overtraining, rest days are grossly overrated. Um, doing some work every day is like telling your body you're not a little bitch, you know? And like telling your mind that too. You'd think your mind would already know, but I don't know. Maybe your mind does know, but my mind is stupid. Like my mind is host to all sorts of really bad ideas. Um, and geez, these 135s look good. Like I'm really happy with those reps. Yeah, the knees are getting wonky, but of course they're gonna. So anyway, that's my lengthy rant for the day. The video was a little long. I apologize, my gang. This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other out there, okay? I'm going to try real hard to do the same. I got a long day of work ahead of me, and I'm super glad I didn't skip my workout and made something happen because I would have gone to work totally pissed off. Anyway, see you tomorrow.